Yeah. Yeah. Word. And it's the daily. You think it ain't when it is. You think it won't when it is. We are here. Flashback Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Even though we quarantine, it's okay. And it's going to be all right. And everything is going to be okay. Yeah, we start today. Yo, they can quarantine us, confine us to our homes, but they can't take us out of the zone. Quarantine our homes, but can't take us out of the zone. That's my word. So how y'all feeling today, man? I'm feeling like a real man should, and it's never going to stop now. S Cook is in the house. Bow, yeah, she about to turn it out, and it's going down. We going to start the show now, and this is how. Tonight on the Daily Go Get a Business show, we are talking about emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up, and the reasons for that. Come on, man. Y'all know what we're talking about. We talk about emotional scars all the time and how they take so long to heal and how some of them never heal. And we talk about physical scars and we sort of underplay physical scars like it don't mean nothing because they deal with your vanity. But sometimes it could be your sanity. So we're going to get into all of that, and everything is going to be all right. It's going to be okay. We do it like this every day. Yeah, I say that. So worry not, man. This is going to be a good show, and you're going to like it. Oh, trust, y'all. It's still Flashback Friday. It's still Flashback Friday. Thank God it's Friday, my day. What's going on, Annette Davis, the number one? What's going on, Annette Davis, the number one, y'all? Yeah, I'm glad you're here, y'all. Pamela Johnson Lee is all up in the house. Pamela, how could you? I'm so glad that you came through true. And can't forget Carol Chamberlain, mi favorita, is all up in the house. How you doing, Miss Favorita? Me favorita. Things coming through. Always glad to see y'all, man. Listen, we're talking about emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up, and the reasons. You know when you have a bad scar, you try to make that thing as less visible as possible. And there may be more reasons to that than just vanity. It can be tied into something else. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about it. Me and you. You know how we do. Robin coming through. Rob is in the house, my big sis, y'all. Bow! She about to turn it out. So let's get it popping, y'all. Urban Therapy with Sun 752. When this your daily. The Daily Go Get a Business show. We do this every single day. Every day it rains. And the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well, then you just say Omar with the R's going down on the Daily Go Get a Business show tonight. Yo, how y'all feeling? How are y'all doing, man? Before we get into this topic, because we're talking about physical, emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up and the reason. But what I want to know from y'all is, are y'all okay? Are you all right? There's a lot of propaganda going on out there. If you are glued to the TV all day, listen, I decided I wasn't watching TV today because I watched MSNBC and CNN and whatever. And all I've been hearing all week, going all the way into last week, was the coronavirus, COVID-19. I'm not going front. I can't turn away from it. It's like a train wreck. And I want to make sure that me and my peoples are okay. But at the same time, I'm done. I'm full. I can't say that I'm done because it's not done. It's not like you can just leave it alone like it's going to go away. This is serious. However, I'm tired of the coverage. Right now, I'm in solution mode. I know that they talking about they won't have a cure within a year or more or whatever, but they're not even going to have a cure. Then they're going to come up with a vaccine, and that vaccine it could prove to be really, really dangerous for us in the long run. In the meantime, the economy is collapsing in front of us, and here we are headed for the Great Depression Part 2. The Great Depression Part 2. That's what we're headed towards. So I said, listen, I want to take I want to take our minds off of that for a hot second tonight and deal with our existing problems. You know, the things that we used to worry about before we was worried about dying and our peoples not making it, you know, that kind of thing. You know, our regular worries, our regular struggles, our regular things that we were nervous about, our regular concerns. Let's get back to that for a minute. Let's get back to the world that we already gotten used to and that we know how to exist in, instead of this new one that they are thrusting upon us, having us think like, listen, I'm counting the money in my pocket right now, son. Yo, I'm counting the money in my pocket right now. That's what they got us doing. Like, yo, am I going to make it? I've never seen a time in our history where you have to call all of your friends to see if their money is straight. Because you know there's a good chance that they're not working right now, even though they were working last week. Even though they're not the type of person that messes up on their jobs. So, you know, these are some peculiar times. There's some troubling times. But I want to get back to what we used to worry about. Emotional scars. Because this time in our history is going to leave some emotional scars. You're going to see people doing things right now that we haven't seen people do before. It's going to be like the crack era without the crack. Have you noticed since this coronavirus came up, they ain't said shit about the opioid crisis? They like, man, fuck opioid crisis. Healthy, drug-free niggas is dying, son. They dying, son. Like LGBTQ. Man, fuck them gay. Yo, niggas is dying, son. Yo, I gotta make sure grandmama don't get it. Gotta make sure grandpapa don't get it. Gotta make sure my mama don't get it. And give about my father. He gonna get it. My next door neighbor, elderly, she gonna get it. Yo, and my babies, yo, I don't want them to get it. These millenniums flaunting it like they can't get it. Anybody in the world, you know that they can get it. Are they fudging the numbers? I don't know, but I'm tired of this shit. Every time I turn on a TV show and the shit is getting out of hand, what are we going to do? It's like we're dying right where we stand. Nobody is a corpse yet. Sit back, relax, and chill. You ain't going to die yet, but you're worried about it. They say it's coming, even if you stay inside your house. You're not healthy and cool. You're not safe. But all right then. But I think it's gonna be all right, and everything is gonna be up. Man, fuck it, yo. Everything's gonna be all right, and everything is gonna be all right if you take care. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Eat your veggies, yo. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything will be all right. Steam your nasal passages. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Can't believe everything you hear. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Lay up with your beef. Everything is gonna be all right. Everything is gonna be all right. Make it all right. Emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up, and the reason. Emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up, and the reason. Now, I think we all agree that emotional scars are harder to heal from. You know, somebody may have said something to you or did something to you way back in the day, and it may not have put a mark on your body, but it was something that they did to you that you will never forget, and it left a stain. It left a stain on your memory that was worse than a permanent marker Sharpie. You know it's hard to get permanent marker stains out, huh? So most of us agree that emotional scars are harder to heal from, or take longer to heal from, or never heal properly like physical scars do. But when we talk about physical scars, I think that over the years we have concentrated so much on emotional scars that we have kind of swept physical scars under the rug like they don't matter. Like, it doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter what scratches you have. It doesn't matter that you got surgery and it didn't heal right. It doesn't matter that you don't look the same. It doesn't matter that you can't get. It doesn't matter that somebody is noticing everything on your face. It doesn't matter that it seems out of place. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you are not like everybody else. It doesn't matter that you're looking at stuff. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anything that you do. It won't go away. It doesn't matter that you got pimples today. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that you feel like you got to put makeup on your face. It doesn't matter that it seems out of place. It doesn't matter. It matters. I mean, when you really think about it, nobody wants to be ugly. And even though a lot of people who think that they're ugly on the inside, on the outside, they're really not ugly. A lot of people feel like they are ugly on the outside, but that's because of the way they feel about themselves on the inside. How many people have we known that were dark skinned growing up pretty when they were pretty or handsome when they were growing up, but they didn't believe that they were pretty or handsome. They thought that they were ugly. They thought they were ugly because we have many colorism problems in our communities. So they thought that they were ugly just because they were dark. They thought they was kind of cute even. They thought they were kind of cute for a dark skin. They thought they were kind of cute for a dark skin. Somebody probably told them, you know, you're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. You're pretty for a dark-skinned girl. That's the truth. No, the truth is that you are pretty, period. But because you saw the difference in the treatment of the way that some light-skinned people were treated versus the way that you felt that you were treated consistently, which was bad, even though that may not have been true. All dark-skinned people were not teased. Not all dark-skinned people were called ugly. Not all dark-skinned people were mistreated growing up. But they felt the feeling in the air. I could feel it in the air. You could feel it. They could feel it. So, you know, that insecurity over their physical looks was like the elephant in the room. Even though they were the only ones in the room, son. But Carol Chamberlain says, not at all. No talk about safe injection sites either. They're going to sweep all that shit under the rug. Like, fuck all that. Fuck all that. You know what I mean? Fuck all that. Carol, I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you after the show. Make sure you're all right. See if I need to cash app you a couple of dollars. I'll cash app until I need to be cash apped back. You know what I'm saying? That's the time. Those are the times that we're in right now. Like, okay, don't worry. I'm a cash app you a little something. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cash app you a little something. You get the cash app and enough people and shit, you be like, yo, somebody need to cash app me back. I need a cash app. Can somebody cash app me, please? Can I get a cash app? It's going down out here. It's going down out here. Shit is bad out here. Robbie Ming, my big sis, Robbie Ming, she says, and they haven't said nothing about the border or the immigrants. They ain't said nothing about that shit on some real shit since the primary elections started. I haven't heard nothing about the border or the wall or the refugees down there in concentration camps in Texas. Have you? Make one of them candidates say something about that shit. Like, yo, when I get elected, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get rid of that shit, son. You know what I mean? And there has to be a reason why they haven't said anything about those refugees, about those people, those refugees down in those concentration camps. There has to be a reason for that, and it's a deep reason. Okay, so listen, this is Daily Go Getimism Show. We are talking about emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up, and the reasons. Don't forget to like the show. Push that like button, y'all. Press the like button. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so thus far. Please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We here every day. We're here every single day. Yay. And with this situation going on with COVID-19, with them not letting nobody go to work, we gonna do it till the internet run out. Y'all might have to cash at me internet money. Like, yo, I forget about food and water. Y'all want to see me? If y'all want to broadcast and have a show tonight, y'all gotta pay the internet bill, son. Got to pay the internet bill. Pico said, don't worry, we can't turn off your shit in the middle of this crisis. See, I mean, listen, man, these utility companies can't tell me that because I won't pay a bill till this shit's done. Straight lace, don't tell me that. I'll be like, shit. So you told me that I don't gotta. You're gonna give me the courtesy of not turning me off until this whole thing is over. Well, you're not getting another red cent. I'm broke, dead broke. But yeah, Carol Chamberlain says not a word for any solution, and they're vulnerable too. Word up. Okay, no doubt. Carol Chamberlain says, you're right. They haven't. It's called diversion tactics. Yeah. Listen, this COVID-19 shit has been taking up so much airspace. Do y'all know that there was an election this past Tuesday and Joe Biden won Florida? Like, they talked about that shit like it's an afterthought. Yeah. He way ahead of Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders ain't got a chance on catching up to Joe Biden, but fuck all that. COVID-19, niggas gotta stay in the house, son. Yo, shut everything down. Yo, don't nobody go outside. Niggas. If you go back and listen to my shows, listen to my shows going all the way back to this time in 2018, you would hear me coughing throughout the show. I must have had COVID-19 since 2018. But I don't had a dry cough. My shit got a little bit of phlegma in it. It got a little phlegma. Phlegm. Phlegm is spelled PHLEGM. Phlegma. Carol Chamberlain says, yes, I saw it. He won 3 states. Yeah. Like, he far ahead now. Like, it's done. It's a Riz. It's a Rizap. It's a wrap. Bernie is done. Bernie is done. But I have. If you listen, I'm dead serious, Carol. If you go back and listen to my show, I've had a cough and every show since 2018. When I went to get a checkup, I asked my doctor about that shit. And she was like, I listened to your chest, Mr. McIntyre. Ain't nothing wrong with you. You ain't got the flu. You ain't got no pneumonia. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got no asthma. You ain't got no bronchitis. You ain't got no chest infection. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I listened to your heart with a stethoscope. I listened to your back with the same stethoscope. Listen to your chest. I listened to everything. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. Ain't nothing wrong with your ass. You need to. And she said, all right. You want to go to the ear, nose, and throat specialist? I said, all right, fuck it. Give me the referral. But I'm not going to be taking them referrals no more. I ain't really realized that you got to pay extra for that shit. I thought it was like counted in. You know what I'm saying? I thought my copay take care of the referrals. It don't, son. Bring back Obamacare. I got a pre-existing condition. You understand what I'm saying? I got a pre-existing condition. They can't even identify it. It's called ain't nothing really wrong with your ass yet. That's what I have. Ain't nothing really wrong with your ass yet. But anyway, the topic. By the way, if you like to call into the show, I invite you to call in. And call in, listen in, do whatever it is that you want to do, but make sure you do something. And the number to call is area code 319-527-6199. That's the number to call. I said a 319-527-6199. Yes, yo. I said a 319-527-6199. Yo, get on the line. I said a 319-527-6199. Yo, get your shine, baby. Physical scars. Over the years, we have played down physical scars like they don't mean anything. Like they don't mean anything, you know, physical scars. Carol Chamberlain's talking about some stop playing. I'm dead serious. She said she referred me to an ear, nose, and throat specialist. Like, since you need something to be wrong with you, I'm like, I don't need nothing to be wrong with me. You don't think it's odd that, you know what I mean? I go back and listen to every show that I do. Every show, every single one. I go back and listen, you know, to see what I'm doing right, see what I'm doing wrong, see where I'm going too far, see where I need to chill, see where I can improve. You know what I'm saying? I analyze myself. And I'm hearing myself. So I'm telling you know, with this epidemic going around, I mean, the pandemic and all that, like, yo, you cough around people, they're gonna be mad. I'm like, listen, then they should have been mad already. I'm like, you know, it's still people with regular conditions out here. It's the beginning of spring. We about to have mad pollen. We're gonna be regular sick along with the COVID-19. With coronavirus, if coronavirus don't kill you, your allergies gonna make you wish you was dead. What, I'm lying? I'm the only one who has bad allergies here. I'm the only one who got bad allergies here. No way. Robbie Ming says coronavirus has stopped the shooting and all the craziness. Even the thugs are scared. Slow down, man. They still shooting. Robbie Ming says, Omar, you have a lot of shows that pop up on YouTube. Yeah, because we've done it every day. So, I mean, every day, Robbie Rob, since October 1st, 2014, every day, even the shows that I've missed, don't really matter, because what I missed about 20 I think in 2019, maybe I missed 20 shows. I don't even really think it was that many. Let's say I missed 14 shows out of 365. You know? Yeah, Carol, you have allergies too. You know, it'd be bad in the springtime. We be feeling like, yo, God. Oh God, can't breathe, worse shit. There's gonna be so many people thinking they got the Rona this spring. Be like, well, did you have the Rona last spring? Spring before that, 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 spring before that. Listen, if I sent you that video about how to kill the coronavirus, you know, with the steam, with the heat in your nasal passages, please take heed to that video. That video makes crazy sense. Believe me, that is not a joke. That is not spam. That is not some bullshit. There's a lot of logic in that video, even if you don't have the Rona. But back to these physical scars. Like I said, we've downplayed physical scars over the years and played them down like they don't mean anything. Like physical scars are just a source of your vanity. They're just to appease your vanity. They are just a knock on your vain self. You're so vain, so vain. I'll bet you think this song is about you. Well, nobody wants to be ugly. Nobody wants to think that they're not attractive. Nobody wants to think that they're not good looking. Nobody wants to be the person that people point to and analyze their looks on the negative side. Nobody wants to be the kind of person where people just be like, oh, she all right, or he all right. Nobody wants to just be all right. You want to have above average good looks, whatever that means. Whatever above average means, that's what you want to be. And to somebody you are. Maybe to most people you are. However, if that's not the way that you feel inside because of something that happened to you, because of a scar, maybe you have some type of some type of scar that happened to you because of surgery. A lot of women have had C-sections, cesarean section, C-section, and some women get cut, and some women, the scar heals, the stitching heals, and it looks pretty. It doesn't draw a lot of attention. And then some women, they have the scar and it keloids a little bit. It may keloid. So the scar got big. Now imagine contemplating plastic surgery to fix a surgery that was non-cosmetic. You want to get a cosmetic surgery because you don't like the way that a scar looks on you. And you have every right. I don't want to encourage anybody to get cosmetic surgery ever. Y'all know I don't believe in that. I don't support that. But I can understand the psyche of a person that used to have a body that they were proud of and that they were confident about, and now they have some things on their body that they don't like. And let me ask y'all this. Do you consider acne to be equivalent to a scar? Some people battle acne. They have really bad acne. Like some women have bad acne and they try to cover it up with makeup. I think that that's a bad idea, a really, really bad idea, because you just make it worse. Acne is about when you have a lot of dirt in your pores. And because the dirt gets trapped in the pores, the skin around the cuticle, the oil and dirt that's inside of the cuticle where the hair grows out, it tries to heal itself. And if it can't heal itself properly, then it becomes a pimple. It becomes a pimple. So you've known people, I've known people that used to pop their pimples. But some people said, to hell with popping the pimples. I have too many of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start applying makeup, and that will make my skin look smooth, even though you can't touch it because you're going to get your hand all chalked up. But that gave them some confidence. And once again, we can kick it like, yeah, but it gave them false confidence because they actually don't look as good with makeup as they do without it. Well, some people don't look at it that way. Some people don't look at themselves as not looking as good with makeup as they do without it. Some women really believe that not only is it an art, but it makes you look a lot better. That's what they say. That's what and they stand by that. They stand by that. Yes, they do. Ooh. So that's how it's going down. Emotional scars, physical scars, the cover up and the reasons. Oh, Robbie Rob, I got to send it to you. I'll send it to you. I will absolutely send you that video. You need that. You need that, ma. You need that, ma. Okay. Robbie Rob says some things you can't help on your body. That's true. That's true. But that hasn't stopped many people from still trying to reach perfection. We know that perfection is not attainable, but people want to get as close to it as possible. And not everybody believes that perfection is not attainable. Especially people born under the sign of Virgo. They really believe in perfection. Gotta admit, they do what they do very well. Perfect? It's very relative. Okay, Annette Davis, the number one. She says, I know that I'm not drop dead gorgeous. Says who? Fuck you talking about? Yes, you are. Sound crazy. I ain't even gonna read the rest of that shit. All right. I know I'm not Robbie Gay gorgeous, but I'm cute. Cute like a mother effer. It turned out all right. I think I'm gonna remix it. I know that I'm drop dead gorgeous, but I only be saying that I'm cute than a mug. Robbie Rob says, Annette, to me, you accept people as you are. I hear that. Annette says, makeup is the worst thing for your skin. It is. But you know you can't tell some people that shit. They will call you a hater in a minute. But those physical scars can turn into emotional scars, partly because of the way that you feel about yourself, and because somebody may have decided that you needed a little dose of truth serum. So they decided that they were going to wake you up to the reality of something. They may have told you, listen, that makeup ain't working for you. You need to stop using that shit. You look like a clown. But they may have also told you that you look better without the makeup and you don't need it. But because they already said that you look like a clown with the makeup, that's all you heard. You stopped listening after that. And now, and y'all don't front. How many of y'all stop listening to anything positive that a person may say when they come to you first with the negative? Like if somebody insults you up front, do you listen to anything that they may have said after that may be positive? You know, or does it resonate with you so hard negatively about what they said to you when they dissed you that you just turned off anything else that they had to say? But you do remember that diss. How many of y'all are like that? Carol Chamberlain says, I can't wear it. I don't like it. You don't need it. I seen you. As Cook says, my friend has bad skin. In every pic, she applies a filter. You know what, man? I ain't gonna front, man. Water, rest. No, try that. Water, a lot of water. Drink a lot of water and sweat. Sweat is so good for your skin, man. It is so very good. If you drink a lot of water and you get out there, you do a lot of cardio and you sweat, yo, your skin is going to be looking real good. It's going to be looking good. And drink some of this shit. This shit good. Bouldering. Yummy. Robbie, hold on. Wait. Emily Dunlap in the house. She says, Annette, I only wear lipstick. I don't need to enhance my beauty. It's not needed. Confidence in myself. But what about a physical scar? A physical scar. Not everybody that wears makeup is doing it because they have bad skin. Some people have really smooth, nice skin, but they think that makeup makes them look even better. They need the Barbie doll effect. The Barbie doll, Barbie doll. Robbie Ming says, I am not drop dead gorgeous and I am not small, but I love me. I've seen pictures of you when you was younger. I got your number. Anyway, as Cook says, I have a scar on my forehead. No biggie to me. Well, see, I mean, I'm glad to hear that because some people may have a scar that's noticeable and it might dig into them. Now, the reason that I was talking about physical scars is because there are some physical scars that you can't hide. And they're not always right there on your face. They could be in another place. You know, they may be on your leg or your thigh or somewhere, which may be the reason that you don't want to try to wear a bikini or Speedos or even shorts in the summertime. Some people have things going on with their legs and whatever. And you ever know anybody that will not wear shorts in the summertime, no matter what? It could be 95 to 105 degrees and they still long pants in it. They are long pants in it. And a lot of times that's because something is going on with them legs. Something is going on with those legs. Listen, y'all. Listen. I've had sex with women that didn't want to take off their shirt. So I know about some insecurities. And it's not necessarily because because they had any scars, but maybe they just didn't like their upper body. So whether it was their titties or because they were just top heavy because they were big, you know, they didn't want to take off their shirt. Well, y'all know how that went. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, unless we outside, I don't have sex unless I'm naked. I'm not pulling down my fly and pulling your panties to the side unless we sneaking. And ain't nobody else here. So we not doing that. No. Shush, Charlene Curry. Charlene Curry. What's going on, Charlene? How you feeling, Charlene? How you doing, ma? Annette Davis says, I shut all the way down. So you're saying that when somebody comes at your neck, you know, it doesn't matter what they said after that. They already done messed it up. I can dig it. Later on, you know, once y'all get things straightened out or whatever, they may tell you like, yeah, I realized that I came at you wrong up front, but you didn't. What about when I said blah, 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 blah? And you like, blah, 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 blah. I don't remember you saying blah, blah, blah. All I remember it was blah, 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 blah. And you was fronting on me and you was dissing on me. So it's not all that uncommon for a person to stop listening to whatever is being said after they have gotten insulted. It's not all that uncommon. Like, I don't want it. I ain't trying to hear that shit. You diss me. You straight dish. Why was you dishing? So listen, for people who are just coming in, this is the Daily Go Get Amism Show. I'm your host, Sun752, and we're talking about physical scars, mental scars, the cover up, and the reason. Why do people try to cover up a scar that they had? Why do they try to cover up even though you can still see it? Why do they go through the painstaking details or the painstaking work of trying to hide something that may be very obvious or insignificant, non-consequential as far as their looks are concerned? Let me ask y'all this. Do y'all think that physical scars and emotional scars go together? And I don't even mean as far as physical abuse is concerned. Do you think that physical scars, and don't get me wrong, we're going to open it up as far as scars, as far as the term scars is concerned. A scar can be physical, as in a scratch, a cut, a scrape, a bruise, or I'm thinking that it can just be an imperfection. What do y'all think? Do you think that emotional scars or mental scars, whatever, emotional scars and physical scars, do you think that they're intertwined? Do you think that they go together? Do you think that they can be one and the same? Do you think that they may be first cousins? First could. First could. And it says, Emily, I wear lip gloss. Don't consider, and I don't consider that makeup. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, nope, the hell with them at that point. Oh, okay. So if somebody come at your neck, you know, you stop listening. I hear you. Robbie Ming says, my aunt started wearing makeup at 19 and now she's 75. She wore the makeup at 19 to make her look older. Now she's 75. She's wearing makeup. She's wearing it to make her look younger. Wow. 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 Well, let me ask you this though, Robbie Rob. Does her use and history of that use of makeup, does that make you look at her sideways? Does that in any way diminish your respect or admiration or your consideration for her? You know what I mean? What's going on, T. Carey, right? Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you. Glad to see you too. You know that it's true. Emily says, I don't have any scars. I healed completely when the whole left side of my face was burned. Wow. You can heal completely from that? Wow. Wow. You like a snake. You like a snake because like a snake can shed his skin, his or her skin, and it'd be like you come back snaky again. Snaky. I don't like no snakes. I'm not afraid of snakes though, or any other animal, but I don't like no snakes. It's not a good animal. You know what I mean? Reptiles. Mess around with no reptiles. Carol Chamberlain says, I have a friend who has alopecia and it can be 100 degrees and she always wears black and long sleeves and long skirts and dresses. I hope one day she realizes that doesn't make her pretty. Wow. Alopecia on our arms and legs? Is that a problem? Emily says, I had a mole on my left thigh, but wasn't ashamed of it. The mole is now on my right ankle because of skin graft. So now I do have a scar on my left thigh and still not ashamed. Ain't that some shit? So they had to take some skin from one part of your body and put it on. That's some shit. And then David says, I embrace all of my stretch marks. You realize you wrote embarrassed though. I embarrass all of my stretch marks. Would you be dissing it? Like, stretch marks, fuck out of here, stretch marks. Hey, stretch marks. Hey, stretch marks. You embrace them. But you wrote embarrass. Net, you wrote embarrass. You were supposed to write embrace. Carol Chamberlain says she has resorted to covering up with tattoos. You know what? I'm glad you brought that up, Carol, because tattoos, covering up shit with tattoos. Covering up with the tattoo. And then some people get a tattoo and then they have to cover the tattoo up because they're not with the person that they got the tattoo up. You know what I mean? Covering up a tattoo with a tattoo. That sounds crazy to me. And it sounds a little sick. That seems like too much ink in one place. Like that doesn't sound healthy to me. I don't know. T. Carey Wright says, sometimes physical and emotional scars go together. You realize you wrote to go to go together depending on whether or not a person has had trauma that is associated with the physical. She said, I'm using text to talk to text while I'm driving. Yeah, you be careful. Carol Chambers says, I think they call it alopecia. Alopecia, no, she lived in the projects around Queen Lane, around the 7th floor. She was bald headed. She was bald headed. And then David says, I know I got OLS, old lady syndrome. Emily says, it's not you. Haven't seen a picture. Did you see a scar? It's ridiculous. Her whole body, including the tops of her feet. But damn. Well, damn. Mama damn. Mama damn. That's crazy. But people do it. I mean, do people who get too many tattoos ever be embarrassed about having too many tattoos? Because that is considered a scar. You know? That's a scar. That's a sky. A sky. Baby, you're gonna be a sky. We know that emotional wounds can take a lifetime to heal, and they may never heal to the point where they don't show anymore. But the thing about emotional wounds is that people can be in denial of an emotional wound. An emotional scar, when somebody is scarred emotionally, you kind of have to get to know them, have to talk to them, have to communicate with them a little bit in order to see in what way that they have been damaged emotionally. So you have to be able to identify those scars. Not everybody is good at identifying emotional scars that people have. Some people just write it off as, you know, some people just do this and some people just do that. Some people are just this way and some people are just that way. You know, so they just blow off the whole emotional scar thing. And many people will tell you about their negative experiences, their really hurtful experiences, their abusive experiences. And they'll write them off like, well, you know, yeah, it was rough and everything, but you know, I'm tough. You know, I'm a fighter. You know, I'm a survivor. So I got through all of that and I'm good. You know, they'll tell you that they don't need any counseling, that they feel like they are able to just deal with it, or that they put it in God's hands. They put it in God's hand. They put it in God's hand. They put it in God's hand. Yo, God took care of it. God's hand. Yo, God is in here. God's hand. Yo, give it to God. God's hand. Yo, he's going to take care of God's hand. Don't have to take care of it. God's hand. Yo, God is up here. God's hand. God, get your God, God's hands. Yeah, God's hand. God's hand in God's hands. People will tell you things like that, and if you don't really recognize how they have been damaged along the line, you may even buy that shit. Like, oh, all right, I guess they all right. They put it in God's hands. You know what I mean? Put it in the Lord's hands. When in all reality, they fucked up over that shit. And if you take them to a place where they are forced to confront some of the things that have happened to them emotionally, you'll see them start to break. And I'm not saying that they break. I'm not trying to say that they're not strong or that they're fronting or whatever. But what I am saying is that when you don't know how to identify emotional scars, you may write somebody off as just being tough or unfeeling or non-emotional or whatever. And that's not true. They may just be hiding something, masking something. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by the cover up and the reason. So as we write off physical scars, but we pay a lot of attention and give it its just due to emotional scars. You know, one thing about physical scars is that you can see what happened. You may not have you may have not bore witness to when they actually acquired the scar, but you can see that they have been hurt, cut, shot, or whatever, somewhere along the way. All of us have witnessed pictures of our slave ancestors and the looks of their backs after they have been whipped with cat o' nine tails, whipped as slaves. They can't hide those physical scars. But do you think that those physical scars didn't come with any emotional trauma? I don't see any way that those physical scars don't go hand in hand with emotional scars. You know, scars like fear, pain, anguish, anxiety, depression, and a lot of fear. Add some more fear. Add about four more scoops of fear on top of the 4 scoops that you already have. Emily says, yes, because they basically had to rebuild my ankle from my accident. Had a hole all the way through my ankle. I'm missing a piece of bone as well. That's why I walk with a limo now. She walks with a limo. You walk with a limo. You probably have a limp too. T. Carey Wright says, I have 12, never embarrassed. 12 tattoos. Okay. That's mucho. Mucho. But I imagine that 12 tattoos can be well placed to a body who's covered in tattoos. 12, they like 12. You're just a beginner. I have 12 on my finger. The pinky. Even Carol Chamberlain says, a limo, Emily. Annette Davis says, dark-skinned people shouldn't get tattoos unless it got color in it. I'm just saying. Let me make sure I don't do nothing crazy with the mic. You know what I mean? No more messing with the mic. No more messing with the mic. Can y'all hear me? All right. Robbie Mink says, I have a scar on the right side of my eye. I had it since 3 years old, but you couldn't see it. Carol Chamberlain says, Taki, this woman is a walking billboard for a tattoo parlor. Wow. As Cook says, 7 tats wasn't covering up anything. You never know that they aren't visible till summertime or when, you know, You know. Emily says, did that comment have you lost? A limo? So give a limo, the limo. It's a limo, it's a limo, it's a limo, it's a limo. But see, the difference between tattoos and scars and physical scars is that you choose a tattoo. You don't wake up with a tattoo. You don't fall off a motorcycle and get a tattoo. You didn't trip, fall, and get a tattoo. You didn't cut yourself with a tattoo. You didn't go to the doctor and he stitched the tattoo on you. You didn't get a tattoo in cesarean. I had a T-section. A T-section? Yeah, I had a tattoo section. We choose tattoos. But when we talk about using a tattoo to cover up a scar that you are ashamed of, Like these strawberries on me, these cherries, these strawberries on me are to cover up this, you know, like no, I don't know. Make sure that y'all like the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the show. I'd appreciate it. Show, make sure that you subscribe to the show. Make sure that you like the show. Please like the show. Thank you. Appreciate me some you. Thank you. Appreciate me some you. Carol Chamberlain says, I hear you, Taki. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And I agree. But like I said, with tattoos, you choose that. Now, how the tattoo comes out is going to depend on the skill and dexterity of the tattoo artist. But you choose that, and you even pay a lot of money for it. Tattoos are expensive. Robbie Robin Ming says emotional scars absolutely take a long time to heal. Sometimes they don't heal. I would say most times they don't heal. Most times they don't heal. They get swept under the rug, and that's what we're talking about when we say the cover up. They get swept under the rug because some emotional scars are hard to deal with or even talk about. Sometimes you just want to run away from that pain, that emotional pain. It's too emotional. I be getting all emotional every time I talk about it. I get really emotional. I get emotional. I don't really want to talk about it. I'm emotional. Don't say nothing to me about it because I am emotional. Yeah, I'm emotional. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. I'm emotional. Emotional. As Cook says, I had a C-section, didn't cover it up. I can dig it. But every C-section isn't cut from the same cloth. But let me ask y'all this. Speaking of a C-section, speaking of any surgery, let's say you went to get surgery. And not only were you concerned about the surgery itself, but maybe you were also concerned. About the scar that the surgery was going to leave. So maybe you ask your doctor about the surgery, the prognosis, and also about scars. Will it leave a big scar? Because I would really rather it not leave a big scar. And let's say he said no, it's a small incision and it shouldn't leave a big scar. But let's say it did. If after getting surgery it left a big scar, would you consider suing in order to have the scar corrected? Would you consider that? Is that something that would interest you? Is that something that you would think about? Would you do it? Would you do it? What would you do it? I said, would you do it? What would you do it? Huh? Yeah. Don't worry about it. It's going up. It's going to be. It's like, nah. But seriously, would you sue if you got a scar, a really bad scar that you felt like made you ugly or whatever after getting surgery? Would you sue? Would you try to fix it? No. Let's see. Annette Davis says, what's messed up is that my physical scar, I don't mind people seeing it. But my emotional ones, on the other hand, the total opposite. It's exactly, because you know what some people can do with the knowledge that they know what kind of makes you tick, or what will make you sad, or basically where your heart is. Some people will take unfair advantage of that knowledge and try to hurt you. So I could totally understand why you would try to cover up your emotional scars. Question is, Annette, is how good are you at passing that? And is it even a good thing to cover up your emotional scars? Is covering up your emotional scars markedly different than covering up your physical scars? What do y'all think about that? Is there a big difference between covering up your emotional scars and covering up your physical scars? You see that? Y'all see that? See that scar? I got that scar when I was 11. I broke my clavicle, my right clavicle. Playing roughhouse football. It was really just a game of tackle. It wasn't even no ball. And things got out of hand and dislocated my clavicle. Wasn't even broke, but it wouldn't heal right, so they had to perform surgery and to pull it back out to make it right. And I lost a lot of upper body strength over the years because of that injury. And although it has migrated almost to the center of my chest in the neck area, it used to be right here on my shoulder, my clavicle, but I was 11. So it looked really big at the time. I mean, it looked really big at the time. Now I barely noticed that it's there, and hardly anybody ever asked me about it. But it's no big deal. But I didn't like it when I was growing up, always having to answer questions about it. People used to always be like, yo, did somebody stab you? Because it didn't heal that good. I mean, look. It didn't heal that good. And back then, it looked giant on my little body. It looked giant. Never once thought about covering it up. But I am a man. T. Carey Wright says the length that any scars take to heal all depends on the strength of the foundation of the person. Interesting. Even physical scars? Maybe we should talk about what healing means. What does it mean to heal? What does it mean to heal? Does healing mean that you have totally recovered, or does it mean that it doesn't hurt anymore? What does healing mean to you? What does it mean to heal? You big heel. You're a heel. What does it mean to heal? What does it mean to heal? Does it mean that it doesn't hurt anymore, or does it mean that it's fixed? What do y'all think? Heal. Heal. When you've healed from something, have you totally recovered from it? Because I know that when it comes to a physical scar, you may have healed from the scar. I mean, you may have healed from the injury, but it still left a scar. I really damaged my wrist terribly bad in 2016. I mean, terribly, terribly bad. Messed up my pinky too. I messed up my pinky playing basketball with Shirley Shaw, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Messed it up bad too at the time. It has healed since. And I hadn't even noticed, but 2016 was a rough year. I was getting broken up all over the place. And it's still not, it's not in pre-existing condition. It's not. It healed, but it's not in pre-existing condition. It used to be able to go straight, and it doesn't do that anymore. But my wrist, it took years to heal. It took years to stop hurting. I couldn't do push-ups, the right way for at least 2 years. 2016, I'm Labor Day weekend. Annette, you were there. Fucked it up bad. Okay. Carol Chamberlain says, I think there is a difference. Sometimes your emotional scars make you feel vulnerable. I'm just saying. Emily says, I never got cosmetic surgery to look better because how can I improve perfection? Nor will I get any tattoos and mess up this body. Are you crazy? I so agree with you, Emily. I so agree. I do. Amen. Affirmative. Aye. Here. And then David says, there's always a residual of any scar, physical or emotional. That sound. Is that sound? Is that at that sound? I don't know. I'm thinking about whether I would try to sue if I was scarred really bad to the point where it drew too much negative attention to me. Would I consider suing? Would I be able to just eat that? I don't know. But I tell you this, I'm going to pay homage and respect to emotional scars and physical scars alike, because I can totally see where one could influence the other and how both of them could make your life a little bit difficult. I can see where that could happen. Carol Chamberlain says to restore, recover, restore. And then David says there's okay, my bad. I already read that. Okay. Restore. Well, let me ask you this, Carol Chamberlain. Madame Chamberlain. That sometimes the condition that you would like to return to wasn't all that good in the first place. What do we do about that? When you want to, do you want to return to pre-existing condition, even though the pre-existing condition was bad, real bad? You know what I'm saying? It was bad, real bad. You know what I'm saying? Would you want to, would sometimes the condition that we came from may have been the condition that we were used to, but it wasn't good. It wasn't a good condition. Emily says, I don't even think about the scars. I now have, because of the accident, I now have the scars on my left arm, left hip, left knee, left inner thigh, right leg, and of course, my right ankle. I guess that says ankle. It says ankh. It says ankh, but you forgot the H. Right ankle. Damn, that's a lot after I wrote it, but won't cover up anything. Well, wow. You actually see this video of this walrus doing sit-ups. He don't even have a stomach. That walrus. Kind of cute. It's amazing how they move because they don't really have feet. Why is he doing that? It's amazing. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. 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 Okay. It would have to have been really bad. I'm just saying. I don't know. Physical scars, mental and emotional scars. I know that it can take some people a lifetime and even all the way up until death to get over some hurt that has been inflicted upon them. Doesn't take anything away from the other hurts. The other hurts. Gigahertz, megahertz. Carol Chambers says, why does it look like me? You know what? Stop it. Scissy, scissors, stop. You are going to stop. Yeah. Physical scars, emotional scars, the cover up, and the reasons. The reasons that we cover. Carl Chambers says, what? Okay. Robbie Mink says, Omar, don't forget the video, please. No, I got you. I got you. Yes, I do. I got you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hook you up right now. I'm gonna hook you up right now, Robbie Rob. Yes, I am. Cause you my big sis, you my love, and that's the truth. That's my word. And I got proof. So worry not. Worry not, my dear. Worry not. The O has got you. The O has got you. The O. The big O. All right. So okay. All right. Let's get ready to get on up out of here. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious March 20th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are number one out the box. Marianelis Francisco. Happy birthday to you. And also Fabiola Francois Lindsay turning 33 years old today. And Rar Tart, R-A-R Tart, turning 43 years old today. Do the damn thing, Ma. And Angela Smith turning 53 years old today. And Tessa E. Freeman, happy birthday to you. And my girl Kia Hunley turning 49 years old today. And Sonia McKinney turning 45 years old. I said 45 years. I said bow, 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 bow. 45 years old today. And my girl Natasha Babb. Yeah. Happy birthday to you, Natasha. And Khalid Singleton. Happy birthday to you, Khalid. And Chuck Dawkins. Happy birthday to you, Chuck. And Manny Edens turning 48 years old today. Happy birthday to you. And you are last but not least. I want to say, Happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious March 20th, last day of Pisces. Anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally, all of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn it up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on, and do the rock out, rock on, and do the damn, rock out, rock on, and do the damn thing, and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings and do your thing. Y'all represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, I said, listen, physical scars, it's not like we don't have to respect physical scars. It's not like we don't have to respect physical scars because it's just as bad as the emotional scars because sometimes they go hand in hand, y'all. But one thing is for sure, during these trying times with the virus coming through, and I'm talking about something y'all knew, it's y'all that gotta help us get through. It's going to be all right, and you know it's going to be all right. We build together, y'all. Everything is going to be all right. It's not about your physical appearance tonight, y'all. Your mental scars don't have to define who you are, y'all. You put them both together, you're going to weather the storm. The storm you will weather. It's going to be okay. We're going to get a little better than knowledge the other day. It's going to be all right. Don't worry about it. You going to make it through the night. Don't forget to like the show because we down like we ain't had no snow days. Don't worry about nothing. Just protect yourself something. Yo, whether you have on masks or gloves, make sure that you keep your immune system intact. Because you're still alive. You haven't passed yet or even felt the threat. You're going to make it through the day and help your people do the same way. So it's going to be all right. And I mean that shit tight. So give yourself a chance. Me and you be together tomorrow around 10 o'clock, 10 a.m. Eastern Time, Clinton's time, 10 o'clock, Eastern Standard Time, baby, let's ride. It's going to be all right. 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 You go get him now. You go get him tonight. Don't be out too late tonight. Watch out for this government, y'all. Watch out for this government, y'all. Watch out for this government, y'all. Stop watching these news all the time, y'all. You know, we got to spread our own propaganda. Propaganda of hope. Propaganda of perseverance. Propaganda of prosperity. Propaganda of perseverance. Propaganda of making it through. And that covers me and you and the rest of our peeps. Yeah, we pray our soul to keep this word. Don't worry about it too much. Gotta make it through and such. Daily Go Get 'Em show. Thanks for coming on through. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share the show. Let somebody else hear because they need it, yo, somewhere. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. We're going to make it through the night. You can't get to know better days until you make it through the night, baby. You can't get to know better days, so you're gonna be patient. Be patient. Be patient and strengthen your immune system. Strengthen your immune system. Strengthen your immune system. Give yourself a chance, baby. Be all right. Coronavirus, get the fuck out of here tonight. I don't want to see my people sick. That bullshit. Nah, you're not doing that. You're not doing that. I know I'm wilding now. And I know I'm holding out. But I'm dead serious. And I am not lying. I'm trying to keep my people healthy. I'm trying to make sure that we ain't coming off wrong. And thought I put it in this little song. Got the tambourine banging right now. It's gonna be alright some way, somehow. And Robbie Ming's doing the thing. TK right. Gonna make it through the night. You can't get to know better days until you make it through the night, baby. It's gonna be alright. 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 It's gonna make it through the night. It's gonna be alright. Hey yo, we done all been through a lot of shit in our life, a lot of stresses and the crazy strife, and we made it all the way through this day, and we gonna still make another way, yo, they haven't killed you yet, and if you keep your knowledge on point, they won't set you off in the wrong direction. It's gonna be all right. We're gonna provide protection for each other and the brothers and sisters. I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. The bullets gonna miss it. The melanin protects it, baby. The melanin protects it, baby. The melanin protects, baby. But it can't fight off the bullets. And the blade can't fight off the bullets. And the blades can't fight off the bullets. And the blades, but as long as we don't shoot or stab, we got it made. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Holla back at y'all, man. Love is love. Love is love, baby. And I mean that. And I mean that. And I mean that. Amish comedian all up in the Blog Talk chat room. But we out of here, y'all. We gonna holler back. Thanks for coming through, y'all. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. I said,
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Peace. Yes. Tomorrow, y'all, 10 o'clock a.m. All right, or around, y'all know how we do. Peace.